Good morning, Prudential Sales Executives, for our video message of the week. All right, today's video message came to me, well, first of all, from a couple conversations that I've had with sales executives. You may be watching right now. And secondly, an email that was sent to me talking about the same subject. So, I don't believe in coincidences, so it must be a subject that we need to talk about. And today's video message is entitled Accountability. Now, I want to start off with a simple definition. What is accountability? What are we talking about here? Well, simply, all right, in simple terms, we're talking about somebody who says, look, I'm trying to accomplish X. And in doing so, I need to be held accountable. Now, some people are very good at holding themselves accountable to complete a task. Others have in our case, another sales executive, someone else, a friend, a family member. In many cases, they have their personal coach, their manager. It really doesn't matter who you choose as long as you have the right ingredients from a standpoint of accountability in general. Now, remember, we've talked about this many times. You take out any good or bad. So accountability isn't good, it's not bad. But I will tell you, it's necessary. And I want to share with you right now 3 key aspects that makes accountability effective. And if you're missing any one of these 3, I promise you, it'll cause challenges. And truthfully, what I mean by challenges is you won't accomplish the goal that you're trying to accomplish. Again, accountability. I'm trying to accomplish something. All right, that's my goal, and I want help through that process. All right, so let's jump in. So the first aspect, the first aspect of accountability and making sure it's effective is your personal desire and your commitment, based on the goal that you're trying to achieve. If anyone is giving you ideas of what they want you to achieve, even if it's something that's very productive for you, but deep down, you don't want to achieve it, you truly don't have the commitment to achieve, it's worthless. It isn't going to work. Everyone's spending a lot of busy time and busy work, and you're not going to get to where you want to be. You have to be committed for you, for no one else. Now, keep this in mind. Wherever you get your inspiration, whatever the key inspirational aspects for you to achieve that goal, that's personal. That's up to you. Not saying you can't share it. I'm just saying it can be different with every individual. But the key in this first one is you've got to really want it. You have to be the one to really want it and understand why and why I'm inspired to achieve this personal goal. All right? So that's number 1. You have to really want it and be committed to what you are trying to accomplish. No one else can be committed for you. Number 2, there has to be clarity and a complete understanding. And not only with yourself, which is very, very important, but also with the individual who's holding you accountable. You need to have the communication between both of you. Let's, for this example, say it's your manager. And you've asked your manager, okay, I want you to help hold me accountable. All right, there has to be an understanding of what's truly trying to be accomplished here. The worst thing that you can have is you can have confusion of, well, I really want to accomplish this, and someone else is holding you accountable on that. The key is you both have to be on the same page in what you're being held accountable to accomplish. Once you have clarity and there's a complete understanding, then you know what? Both parties can work together, and one getting the work done, the others holding that person accountable to achieve a very understandable result and or goal. And number 3, and I would have to say all these are important, but boy, number 3 is so very important. And that is you have to be ready for some confrontation. And you have to place your ego in a drawer, and you have to be unoffendable. All right? Confrontation, and you have to be unoffendable. Okay? So what does this ultimately mean? That means that whoever is helping you, hold yourself accountable, you need to be ready for open and honest feedback. You need to be ready for open and honest guidance that you may not always agree with, but they're clear on what you're trying to accomplish and they're pushing you in that direction. And you have to be ready for passionate rebuttals. All right? Passionate. If the person who's coaching you or helping you and holding you accountable, and you've said, please make sure I achieve this goal, then you know what? You better hope that they have a free-for-all to say, you know what? I promise you this much. I will do everything in my power to get you there. That's what holding someone accountable is all about. Think about the most successful athletes or successful people that you know. They all, I don't care how great they were, they have some sort of coach. They have some sort of support network that helps them push them. And I will tell you, I don't care how successful anyone gets, you always have someone that you need to talk to, that needs to get your mind straight, that needs to keep pushing you when you might be getting down on yourself or you might not be having as much fun as you were last week. The more open-minded and the more free that you are to say, you know what, you're never going to offend me, you're not going to upset me, okay? You may push some of my buttons and I expect that and I'm okay with it. Just get me to my goal. The trap that people fall into is, oh, I want you to hold me accountable. I'm excited for you to hold me accountable. Unless it upsets me. Then I'm not so excited. Unless you say something I don't like. That's a problem. They're going to say something that you may not agree with. They may push a button that keeps getting you moving in the right direction, but you're just tired that day. That's what holding you accountable is all about. No one needs to be held accountable. If they continue moving towards the goal and they never miss a lick, the key with it is you might get off path. You got to be open-minded to let them do what you've asked them to do, and that's hold you accountable. So, in recapping, number one, real quick here, is you got to be committed. You got to be 150% committed and understand what you're trying to accomplish. 2, there has to be clarity between both of you. And 3, put your ego in a drawer and say, you know what, your job is to help me get there. Okay, I'll do the rest. Have a great week, everyone. Make it productive. Take care. Enjoy.